Yeah, so good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everyone. This is Sushil from Electronic and Communication Department. I'm a student, or I'm also a member of a society. So today I will share understanding SD level 1, SD level 2, SD level 3. What is the difference between all the things? Okay. So firstly, let me share, and I understand, and I also teach you what is the difference between both are three. Okay. So now first, introduce yourself. Introduce what is the SD3. Okay. So SD3 focusing primarily on designing to develop, testing, developing software, and is a skill. It is a skills and dividing tasks such as they are operates in tandem with other SDES and resembles into the assemblies launcher. Okay. So this is many structures of SD difference between SD1, SD2, SD3. So in technologies, based on technologies, what is the difference between both three? So in technology based on organization, today different roles on a position often use are interchangeable, giving way to a lot of confusion and for candidates and even professionally some companies use the software engineers and senior software engineers and address the employee who will maintain the software products and while a lot of other companies like Amazon and Microsoft used to the use the SDE. So what is the SDE software development engineering job families and SDE1, SDE2, SDE3? To address the difference level of software developers here, I share key informative and a chat your respective different ways to software engineering levels and addressing in a big tech companies. Okay. So the Microsoft SDE59 and a Facebook E and Amazon SD1, SD2, SD3 and Google's also lead one, lead two, lead three. So SDA 59, 60, SG2, 6, 65, senior SDA, principal SDA, and partner SDA. So yeah, this is level of companies like in if you are a employee, so companies if you are a beginner, so SD1, SD2, SD3. Yeah, this is very post. So in this article, so we will focus on SDA job families as a discrete to the different level by their roles, responsibility, and experience. This SD1, SD2 is based on your roles, responsibilities, and experience. But before that, understand actually what a software developer engineering in a general. So, what is the meaning of a software development engineering? So, our software development engineering is responsible for building applications and software system using the principle of a computer science and computer engineering, information technologies, and analyzer concepts. So they work on optimization, the programming for the better performance and delivery, and make all software modification based on client needs. Okay. So basically, in addition to wrong code, a software development engineering also plan high level tasks like how an application will work, how to reduce time and space complexity, etc. They must be great at algorithm and programming languages. Okay, so let's understanding it's better by looking at SDA. So function at the tech Gantt like Amazon, they are contribute to defining the securities, scalability, and low literacy of a process. So they work with a cross-functional terms to deliver on a demands project and deliver and support multi-thread software application and soft tools. SD at Amazon also involved in new products and customers by collaborating with the fellow employees. Now the world's run on a hierarchy, and so there are levels on the SDA job families as well as that are generally denoted by SD1, SD2, SD3, where SDA 3 is greater, SDA 2 is lesser, and SDA1 is a. In the terms of experience and authority, understanding the different layers. So we will cover their specific roles and expedition in details, but left Let's first get a weird view of how to develop at a different level alignment with respect to their experience to build in a final project, so that you get a clear pictures of this heresy involves a tag time. So we won't go too far and start with your others local example at a Masai. So recently we decided to switch from Metel at a platform where you conduct an entrance test to build an in-house platform named MSET. So no rewards for guising. We did that the cost cutting. Now multiple team had to involve it in making that transition position. You're a director of a technology worked with the other teams and the product team to understanding what was the experience and out of the project after understanding the product requirement, and he designed the information architecture and the code architecture also. So now it was to assign the respective roles of microservices to the SDA2S, and who would then work with the SDA1 to finish the more ground level layers of the project. So the director of the technologies overall holds the process and ship the finished product for the testing and utility check. And that how you are on a horse testing platform MSET and come into the extents. Now think might work a bit differently in your bigger companies where there can be more layers, but we just wanted to give your broad idea before getting started with the specific role at the different level of software development. So, coming to the software development engineering one, SD1. So, SD1, this is a most probably the first step in your tech career. So was an serious fresher guidance within a computer science degree of a people within a 1 to 2 years experience generally take up to the role of SD1. So this is a SDE1. If you are passed in your computer science degree, after that you get a placed in some MNC companies like TCS, Wipro, Infosys, and Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Facebook. So there are lots of companies. If you are placed after that, you have a 1 to 2 years experience. You can say you are a SDE1 level. So the candidate is presumed to have a basic understanding of a programming, be willing to learn whatever is giving to the follow direction logically and carry out of your assigned task. So finding solution on your stacks overall to totally acceptable and long is the understanding what they are actually combined and receive a code review that conform to executing code. So following SOP, what is the SOP stand? SOP stand for stand operating procedure. It is a bare minimum expectation. Typically, engineers begin this is a phase by building test case and fixing bugs. So yes, this is usually missed on most universities. So problem solving should be a one of us of the strength in case of you if an errors there the Vacana identify it is using tools or a log message, understanding what to cause it and collaborate with the team members fix the error. So in SDA1 need to additional help from their seniors to perform their jobs duties. The SDA1 there are lots of things also. So SDA1 or a level 1 SDSWE2 in the case of Google. So typically conceptual implementation activities in a most product based enterprises. So basically, they converts the design documentation given them by their seniors collaboration into the code so that is ready for a production. So because of this, when you go warranty and inter- interview, you will frequently have the phase of production ready for, and it's the very latest and SDE1 should write the actual code. So it takes a lot of hard work, domain expertise, and problem solving skills and basic understanding of designing to advance to the next level of all this, which could take 2 3 years to develop. Okay. So coming to the we will only understanding what is the SD1 is software development engineers is SD1. After that, we understand what is the difference, what is the actual meaning of SD2. So SG2 is also commonly addressing as senior software engineers or senior members of a technical staff in a different organization. So an SG2 by capacity to individual collaborator who work as in a team. When someone he hired an SDA2 to get a promote to an SDE2 role, it is expected that they have a considerable experience and a word won't need much help in a solving strengthful issues. A software developer engineer too as an E4 in case of Meta E4. So hold end-to-end services ownership in a various product-based organization. So ongoing in a services man being fully aware of everything that goes into it, even if you don't physically to do coding. So there are tasks with the programming rationals and relationship testing efficient and a maintainable solution to the challenges software issues. What not recording to mm. Yeah. So there are also chance to training new terms and members on the client with what are the team software does how to build your testing and use to how to fit into the overall picture. So what are the basic skills required to get an SD2 level? So coding skills, first coding skills. So it is a no barrier, sorry, no brainer that you are coding skills when a judge in an interviews they could slightly modify to requirement to check how you are adapting to the exciting code. So you need to have a good understanding of a design picture patterns. Okay. So by side of your expected to write a clean code and a test cases and be able to understand SOC means expression on a console to drive abstraction and assumption to get to the SDA2 level. The most common mistake to interview to do it's a begun coding right away. You should address any questions you have about the requirement if you feel there are any. Number second is the number first coding skill. Number second is problem solving. So give end-to-end ownership. You must understanding the what is the what and why, and the whys. You are a particular solution. You should be able to identify figures and their what part of the code base and caching the outs and locate the code reasons if you are considering moving to an SDA2 roles. So depth of knowledge. What is the SDA2 need? To need to have a broken knowledge of not just in a product code and but also the other libraries being used in the project and infrastructures components employed by the team. As we mentioned, they guide the new members of your everything first other product. So, coming to the whole the understanding what is an SG2 engineers. After that, we also here learn what is the SG3. So, software development engineering 3. So, the level of this is the level of right below to architect. Architect. the principle of architect. So it is a close to the in leadership positions, and it is the company. It is also referred to the technicals lead and also or to lead members of a technical staff and or a senior SDA various organization. So an SDE3 need to have a maturity and a wisdom of making major decisions in alignment with a product and business objective. So the need to have a broad understanding to implementation solutions. The aligning to the with NFR, including system attributes such as security, reliability, performance, maintainability, and scalability and usability, problem solving, and the ability to design it between the short terms and long term goals. So basically, give it a liveness, service oriented architecture. So, video necessary to for the SDA3 to have a understanding of a distributed system. So, since they are the decision making capability, since SDA3 decision making capability and get the deal with an others SDA1 and SDA2 on their terms when they ask for the guidance, displaying patience at this level in is also critical. So SDA3 focusing primarily on the designing, development, testing, and deployment software as a skills and dividing tasks such that they can operate in a tandem with other SDAs and resembles into the symbols launched. So that represent the teams or teams to other teams organization as well as through the master we will conversant with the terms client software and a business need. So here are the few others responsibility of the NSD3 at big companies like Amazon and Flipkart. So build a high level projects in the independent capacity. Work on the system designing or a law designing. So identify response and innovation and create system that all teams in the organization can use and drive the adoption of the best participated pa- practice around the coding designing quality and performance in their team. So activities participate in the technologies forms and represents the company in the external forms. So how to progress from SD1 to SD2, SD2 and SD3. So a net workshop from workshops from Microsoft Sound to the journey from SD1 to SD2 to wonderful. So SD1 creates a complex solution to simple problems. SD2 creates simple solution to simple problem, and SDG creates simple solution to the complex problem. And principal SDL makes a complex problems disappear. So if you are a level 3, level 4, level 5, so 0 to 4 year experience, you have only 0 to 4 year experience. So your total salary like a 35 lakh LPA and based on your total salary base 19 lakh and stock option of 13 lakh and bonus of 2 lakh. If you are a SDA2, so 3 to 6 experience 16 lakh and 19 lakh. So yeah, based on experience, you have a good money. So of course, you are growth technically and gain more depth and technical experience as the scope of your project increases. Scope of and impact are the two keywords defining the career programming progression of the software development. In addition, you will need to following qualities and or to progress in your career. So communication skills now first communication skills at the SDE3 levels you are no longer just an individual collaborator. You will be working with a various team across the board, and so you need a proper communication skills. And by that we are don't just mean using jargons, croppers, but the ability to listen deeply and comprehends and the problem statement and lay out of the solution in a way that even non-tech for flock in your company can understanding. So while you are working in the capacity on SD1 or SD2, you should be productivity and productively improving your communication skills. So leadership skills, as I mentioned before, SDA3 have attend the both the first, second, and level developing and the providing with the guidance and correct courses of action. They are supposed to act the technical attribute and facilities and providing the technicals and design to guidance and well as long-term technical direction. These good leadership skills are must. One needs empathy of a management skill to be a good leader. So by view the by the business objective. So SG3 is operated at terms architectures level. They are more alignment with the business objective. Organization there thus they need to have a bad view of a company. Overall objective are any structural change going on in the operating. While working in your capacity, you are also need to keep your eyes and ears open to the what going on at upper levels. How exactly how exactly it is the that is the tag team influencing executive deciding what can be improving in your in the end product, so on and so forth. So it is important to note that to take guidance like Amazon and you don't get a promoted into a job, but rather in the job, whether what the means it is that you are already have to working in the capacity on SD3 and demonstrating this quality in the order of getting the permission letter. It is the same case when a transition from SD1 to SD2. Here another factor, the most SDE1 can grow and gradually into the SDE2 roles, but not all this can become SDE3. The level keep getting through the like in the Mario game we used to play. Even if you are really good at your capacity, since the program is a specific expected after senior level as an unit. So finally, not all the things, and after that, I get good things. Yeah, so yeah, so here another factors you can say mention most achievement can growth and generally as to the micro camps even programmings, and you can simply expect to be promoted to the senior levels. You need to well acquired within all the expectations mentioned above. So final note, we hope you are gotten get gist to articles. You know how to visualize how to road from the freshers to the top in charts and software development looks like. So it is a matter to be wrought, but can be definitely be travel. And to help your travels faster, we are offering the X and program that give improved courses for both tech and non-tech professional. If you are a work in the tech industry for the last at least 1 year, have some coding experience, and you can opt from the part of a backend developer. So uh, start zero up front fee, and starting for zero upon fee, you only need to pay once you get placed in minimum in 10 lakh LP. So people with more years and work experience do not have capacity or uh, can opt from your part-time full stack development courses, both in which operating on the same pay after placement model, and you only pay once placed for a minimum of yeah. So.